going into this game, you had a few goals in mind, and it seemed as though, in the first half, obviously started off on a pretty good run, but then there was some miscommunication, I feel as though, maybe?
Yeah. Like I always do, I'll protect my players. Bad coaching. Got to help them get better. But I can't coach toughness. I can't coach guys who want to be soft. So I will let that be known. And that's what we were. A heck of a team, playing hot, talented, 5 seniors. They did their job, and we didn't do ours.
One guy that was tough was Cliff. Obviously, I know that they were guarding him a lot, but he was still able to make those shots whenever you needed him to.
Yeah, so we put a lot on Cliff, because he carries his team offensively on the offensive end. So, but there's times we need other guys to step up. That's basketball. There's 4 other guys out there with him. And when we have a balanced scoring attack, the data proves it. When we have a balanced scoring attack, we win basketball games. And I'm not saying anybody played bad, but they didn't make shots. And when you don't make shots on the gym that you practice at, then you're not going to win. So that's what happened.
You can tell there was the frustration. I guess, where do you think that comes from, I guess?
It's just tired of losing. It doesn't really bother me when things get a little testy, but when you're 6 and 18 and year one, and it's nobody likes losing. If my guys were happy with this, then there's a problem. So I don't mind that, the frustration. But what I do mind is when there's nothing done about the frustration. And we answered the bell, tried to come back a little bit, but once again, we lose that game in the first half because we're even with them in scoring in the second half, but we're down 10 points at home in the first half, and that's how you lose the game.
And again, it's late in the first half, another run that you talked about before. It's happened a couple times where you have answered. It happened last week against Commerce. But find that answer when there's a run or when there's a spurt where it's 18-4, 20-6. Finding that answer again has been kind of a season-long quest.
Yeah, there's sometimes you'd want a guy that, can just calm the sea a little bit. And there's times as a coach, I need to control my emotions, and because these guys feed off my emotions sometimes. I have to get better at that. But it's punched us in the face probably about 8, 9, maybe 10 plus times. But at some point it has to stop. And we still have a lot of season left, and I believe in these guys. We lost to a good team. We got outplayed. We got outcoached. And they did what they were supposed to do, and we didn't. So there's not too many excuses.
Now, the most important thing, though, is not to let one become 2 on Monday night.
Absolutely, man. When you lose home games, you got to steal road games. And it's hard to steal road games. So you can't lose these. We lost 4 of these already, I think, throughout the season. It's very frustrating. That's the disappointing part. I never go into a road game thinking we're going to lose, but I understand it's a little bit harder than home games. But, we got to take care of business Monday night.
Obviously, you can't teach toughness, like you said, but what is your game plan for trying to bring that out of your players and bring that grittiness out?
We just got to remind them, and it starts with practice. Every once in a while, you got to call one of them soft, like when they are soft. And that could potentially bring out the toughness. But for the most part, here's where I'll give my team credit. For the most part, we have been pretty good defensively, and especially in conference. Today was very glaring, and that's on me. And I don't expect to see that on Monday night. So, we just got to be better. You just got to, at some point, a certain situation has to stop. Roscoe Eastman has to stop getting to the mid-range pull-up. McFarland and Caldwell have to stop getting offensive rebounds. That's toughness. And there's just some things you can't coach, and that's one of them.
Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you.